So, in today's class, we should observe about the data types in JavaScript. Okay, so as we see data types in Java, Python, in other programming languages. So, in the same way, we have data types in JavaScript also. But you know that data types are not used while creating a variable name. But we have some data types to store the values. Okay. So what kind of values you can store? So in that case, we are going to use this data types. Okay. So how many data types are there in JavaScript? So these are the list of some of the data types in JavaScript. Okay. So that is mainly there are six data types. That is, first one is undefined. Undefined is nothing but, okay, so you are going to create a variable, but it is not defined with any of the value. That is nothing but undefined. In this case, undefined will be your output. Okay, so Boolean data type. You know this. So the two possible conditions in Boolean data type is true or false. So this is one of the data type in JavaScript. Then you have number as a data type. So if you want to store any number type of value, you can use number data type. Next, string. String is nothing but inside a double quotes or single quotes. If you are going to enter anything, so that is nothing but string type of data. Big int. So as I told you, there is no limit for the length of the variable name, but for the value there is a limit. So in order to avoid that, we are going to use this big int. Then symbol is also there, but that is not used now, and that is not used that much. So don't worry about symbol. So now there are these many data types: undefined, boolean, number, string, big integer. Okay, so we shall see this one by one. Okay, so now next we have data types in JavaScript. So in JS. Okay, data types in JS. So now first data type, that is undefined. Okay, undefined is the first type of data. So now what we are going to do? Var one date variable we are going to create. Okay, so that variable name I'll give like JSP. Okay, equals undefined. So just a data type, a variable is created and it is not defined with any of the value. In this case, you are going to get undefined as the result. So understand this case, undefined is nothing but just I have created one variable name and I didn't define that variable name with any of the value. So just I have created, then I'm trying to print that. Now in this output, okay, so what kind of result I can expect now? Observe, undefined. Undefined is the output. Why? Because I have created one variable name and I didn't define this variable name or I didn't assign this variable to any of the value. So in this condition, I'm going to get undefined. So just a variable is created but it is not assigned with any of the value. In this case, undefined will be your result. Got it? Yes, understood. Okay. So next we have Boolean type of data. Okay. So now where is logged in is logged in equals true. So this is nothing but like company details. If any of the employee logged in, so it will be true. If he logs out, it will be false. So log in. So true I have given. So if the employee logs in, so true will be the result. If the employee logs out, then false will be the result. So this is nothing but true or false. I'm going to store the value, boolean value, that is true if the employee logs in. So false if the employee logs out. So there are two possible conditions in boolean data type. One is true, one is false. Okay. If the employee logs in, so the data type will be true. So if he logs out, then data type will be false. So this is boolean type of data. Either it should be true or it should be false. Okay. So next, after boolean, number type of data where a equals 200 log a. So this is nothing but number type of data. How to store a number type of value. See, this is a number type of value. So now same thing I'm going to get like 200 I got. So in the same way it works. Like if you are going to store the number type of data, so you can do like this. So next you have number, boolean, undefined. Then string type of data. Okay. So strings. If any group of letters type of value if you want to store, so their string type of data is used. Okay, groups of letters. So string type of data is used. So here, where student name, student name equals any of the name. So I'll give the name as Dinga. Okay. Inside the double quotes, I have stored. Inside the double quotes, I have created one student name. Student name. Save this. Now this is a string type of data, and I have created that data. Now observe. So same thing I'm going to get in the output. So what things you are going to write in the double quotes or in the single quotes, same thing will be retained in your output screen. So this is nothing but how to give string type of data. So with by using double quotes we have seen. So what if I use single quotes for this? Save it. So it will also work in the same way. So into the double quotes or single quotes, what things you are going to enter, same thing will be retained in your output. Okay. So this is how string type of data works. Okay. So next last data type we have, that is big int. Big int. So we know that there is no limitation for the variable name, for the length of variable name. That is, so there is no limitation. How much length I want, I can create that much length of variable name. But what if I want to use this in the value? Okay, so I'll create abc equals some number, like it is of very big length. I know that there is no length for the variable name. So, but what about the value? Is there any length limitation, size limitation for the value? Yes, there is a size limitation for the value. Now observe ABC. I'm trying to print this much large, huge number. So what is my expected result now? So how I have inserted, like how the value is present in the same way I want it in the output screen. So, see the difference, whether I'm going to get it or not. See, in the same way I didn't get, automatically it is changed to decimal form. Okay, so this is how big integer Okay, this is where we need to use big int data type. So I don't want like this output. I want the value which I have entered. So in that case, you should add one n at the last. Okay, you should add one n at the last. So now see the difference. What number you have entered, same number is present in the output. Okay, so this is where big integer is used. Whenever you want to enter in like number value which is of big length. So there you can use big int. So in your Java and all, you were for the long, okay, data type long. At the last, you were adding L, right? So in the same way here also, at the last you are adding N. So these are the five main data types we have in JavaScript. So first one is undefined. Undefined is nothing but a variable is created, but it is not defined with any of the values. So in this case, your output will be undefined. So next you have boolean. So two possible conditions. So true or false. Number, whether you want to store the number type of data. So number will be the data type for you. So then string inside a double quotes or single quotes. So whatever the values you are going to enter. So same thing will be present in the output. So that is where string is used. Big integer is nothing but a value will be of bigger length. So that is nothing but big int. And one more thing we have, okay, so that is very, very important. What is that? It is null. Okay, null is also one of the type of data. So where a equals null. What do you mean by null? Do you have any idea about null data type? See? Undefined and null, the difference between these two is very, very important for you. Okay, so empty, null is nothing but a empty space. Okay, so null is nothing but empty space. Okay, so a variable is created and it is stored with the null value, but that null value is empty. Getting in the undefined, we are going to just create a variable and we are not going to store that variable with any of the value. Okay, so we are not going to store that variable with any of the value. So in that case, we are getting undefined as the result. Okay, null is nothing but I have created a variable and I have stored some value which is of empty. Okay, null is of empty. So now save this and observe the result of that null. See, null is the result. Here we can see that. Okay, so some empty space is there. Okay, so that is nothing but null. So these are the data types you need to keep in your mind. Okay, all of you have understood all the types. Okay, so execute the same thing in your system. Done, all of you? Okay, okay, do it, do it. Okay, so then just take a snap of this slide. Then what is this type of? Type of is nothing but, see here, for example, for this dinga here, I'm going to use type of. Okay, type of this variable. I'm going to check a type of this variable. Okay, so what may be my output? If I check a type of this variable, what would be my result? Can anyone guess? Type of this string. Type is string. Type of, okay. See, string. String is the type of that student name. That is nothing but after storing some value for the variable. Okay, so after storing some value for the variable, if you check a type of that variable, so what type of value is stored inside that variable, so that type will be the result in the type of. Okay, so that is how type of is used to check the data value. Okay, which type of value is present, so type of will give you the result. If you check a type of any of these variables, so you are going to get that. Say this number, see, number, string. So what kind of value you have stored in that variable, it will check its type, its data type, and its data type will be there in your result. Got it? Value will not be displayed. Just a data type you are going to print. If you want to get a value, you can add one more line. So, yeah, then you will get a value along with its data type now. 200 is also present and its data type is also present. Then try this. Then take a snap of this slide. Okay. So now observe next. Symbol I told, right? So it is not used now. Don't worry about that. Just remember symbol is present as a data type but it is not used. Okay. So next observe. So the next topic that is nan and is nan. Nan and is nan. What is this nan and is nan? Okay. So first we shall observe nan. Listen carefully, guys. Okay. So nan is nothing but not a number. Nan is nothing but not a number. Okay. So now observe. Where a equals I will store one string type of value. That is I store Bangalore. Then where b equals 20. Log, okay, a divided by b. Okay. Bangalore divided by 20. What is the result? Can you predict the result of this? Can you predict the result of this? No, not a error. Okay, so you should tell me a string divided by an integer value, what result we can expect. Can you predict the result? Can you guess the result? No. So in this case, okay, you can divide a string with a number. So in this case, you are going to get a result as nan. Okay. So now observe. So how to run the output in the terminal? See, node install. You should install the Node.js platform. So you should write that node. Then you should write the file name. First dot JS. Observe what result we got? Nan. That is nothing but not a number. Nan is nothing but not a number. I can't guess its output. Okay. So I can't guess the output of this. That is Bangalore divided by 20. I don't know what will be the result. So that is why not a number. It is giving me the result as not a number. So I can't divide a string value with a number type of value. And also I can't predict the answer of this. If it was 200 divided by 20, easily I can guess the result. But if it is a string type of value divided by 20, this is one of the example for nan. That is nothing but not a number. So I can't predict the answer of this. So whenever in which cases you can't predict the answers, so in that case not a number will be there as your output. Understood? Understood all of you? Okay. So this is how nan is explained for it. Okay, fine. So next is nan. Is nan. Okay. Is nan is nothing but it will check whether the output is nan or not. Okay. It will check whether the output is nan or not. Now we shall consider the same example. So I'll write it is nan of A divided by B. Like this. Okay. Is nan of A divided by B. So it will check whether the result is nan or not. Okay. It will check whether the result is nan or not. A divided by B. This result. Okay. So observe A divided by B. This result is nan. Okay. So is nan will check whether the result is nan or not. So now the result of this is nan. Fine. So next it will check whether it is nan or not. So if it is nan, the output will be true. If it is a proper number, the output will be false. Okay. So now the result of A divided by B is nan. So it will check whether the result is nan or not. So now is nan. You should follow the what is that cases here. N should be in caps. Okay, it will check whether the result is nan or not. Now the result is nan. Okay, now the output will be true. Observe first result output, that is not a number. Fine. So in the second case it is checking whether the result of this is nan or not. So the result of this is nan. So is nan of nan is true. Is nan of nan is true. So suppose if I enter any valid number, so now observe. So 200 divided by 20. What is the result? 200 divided by 20. What is the result? 10, right? I can predict the answer. See, I can predict the answer. So in this case, I'm not going to get nan as a result. I'm getting 10 as the result. So is nan of this one, A divided by B. So is nan of nan. So this If you check the result of this, then it will give you false, because this output is not giving me the result as nan. It is a proper value. So is nan of proper value will be false. Got it? Once you just write a proper output, then also write down this one. Okay. So here Bangalore. Okay. So it will give you not a number and it will give you true. So then if I take one more example for false case. For false case, this is one of the example. So now 220, then I'll change a variables. Then here B. Okay. So now save this, then see the result. Okay. So first output is nan, second one is true. Next example, so proper number is there. So is nan output will be false. So write these two cases also. Okay. Execute this. All of you have understood, right? Both the true case and false case. Both the two true case and false case I have explained. So just do it. Understood, right, all of you? First of all, not understood. Oh, okay. What is the doubt? See, guys. See, guys. So here, nan is nothing but not a number. Okay. So here for this a one variable, I'm storing the string type of data, and for the second variable, I'm storing the integer type of data. Okay, so if I see the output of this a divided by b, I can't guess the result of this because it is a string type of data with a integer type of data. Okay, I can't guess the result of Bangalore divided by 20. I can't guess the result of that. Yes, so in this case, I'm going to get not a number as a result because I don't know the result. I can't predict the result. Okay, so if I ask 200 divided by 10, easily you can guess the result. 20 divided by 30, easily you can guess the result of this. But if I ask Bangalore divided by 20, Bangalore divided by 200, 200 divided by Hassan, 200 divided by Delhi, you can't guess the result of that. So in that case, not a number will be there in your output. Okay, is nan will check whether the number is not, what is that, nan or not. Okay, is nan will check whether the number is nan or not. So if the result is properly predictable, then the output will be the same result. If the result is not properly predictable, then your output will be nan. Is nan of nan will give you false, sorry, true as a result. If the output is nan, so is nan will give you true. If the output is not nan, then is nan will give you false. Okay, so that is how I have explained. Understood? Now understood all of you? Nan and is nan. Clear? Huh? Okay, do the same thing in your system. Hello. Guys, as I told you in yesterday's class, how I am going to write the things in my file, in the same way you should also write. For example, I am writing all the subheadings and inside that I am writing all the descriptions and explanations and all. So in the same way you should also follow. If you just keep on writing the program, later on you will not understand this program is of which concept. Okay, you need to write all the subheadings, how I am going to insert the things in my file. In the same way you should also do in your file.
जी जी नमस्ते। कौन सा स्टाईल आहे बाबू आहे? अरे उगीच काढलं मग मी ते. धुतलं मी परवा. हा? धुतलं मी परवा त्याच्यासाठी. कपडे आणले तो. हा? कपडे आणली गाजराला नाही. काय? त्या गाजर काकडी पसंत नाही, आवडत नाही. दोन्ही काय आवडतात. मग पकडलं. पुढे काय प्रॉपर्टी कुठं आणले? भेटते आणून दे. कुठला नाही आता. कुठला नाही रे. चल कुठला की
All of you have completed? Yes? Okay, do it fast.
तुमचं टी शर्ट कुठे होतं नवीन आणलेलं मध्ये कुठलं नवीन आणलेलं पण गेली तुझी मला पांढरा कुठला बी तुम्ही तो आम्ही घेतो रोज सांगा मस्त बघूया ते मस्त करू करू दुसरा म्हटलं होता
Done?
मस्त का कुठे घेऊ कुठे बघा मस्त तुम्हाला नाही ना करायचं
Okay. So next, take a snap of this guys, data types, and the data types which I have explained, so those are primitives. Okay, there are two types of data, primitive and non-primitive. So in that I have explained you primitive. Non-primitive will be objects, those things. All of it is take a snap of this.
एवढं लक्षात
Done? Okay. Take a snap of this. And here in this null nodes, listen here, type of null. It will give you the type of null as object. And why it is object? It is not, answer is not yet discovered. Okay. First, take a snap of notes, guys. Then I will display the slides. Okay. So now I am displaying you the notes. So just take a snap of this notes. Then I will show you the slides. Done. Nan and is none. This is important. What is the difference between null and undefined? What is the difference between nan and is nan? These questions are important. Done? Okay. Okay. So next observe. Okay, next section we have that is expressions and operators. Okay, so expressions and operators. So now expressions is nothing but, okay. So observe this one, 5 and 20. These two are operand. Okay, plus is the operator. Including all these things, complete thing like 5 plus 20, this is the expression. So now expression is a combination of operator and operands. Okay. So expression is a combination of operator and also operand. So that is called as expression. Operators and operands together called as expression. So now observe. There are 6 operators in JavaScript, that is assignment operator, arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical operator, string operator, and conditional or ternary operator. So these are the 6 operators you can find in JavaScript. Okay, we shall see this one by one. Observe. So now write down the heading in the file as operators, expressions and operators. So now observe. Expressions and operators. Okay. The first operator, that is arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator. So now how many, sorry, not arithmetic, first one let me explain, assignment. Assignment operator. Okay, so what is this assignment operator and how it is used? Listen, assignment is nothing but it is used while assigning the values to a variable. Okay, assignment operator is used to assign the values to the variable. So now there is only one assignment operator, that is equals to. Okay, equal to is the only one assignment operator which will help you to assign the values to the variable. For example, where a equals 20. So now observe assigning 20 to variable a. So here this assignment operator is used. So there is only one assignment operator, that is equal to, and it will help you to assign the value to the variable. So now for example I have taken where a equals 20 and 20 is a value which is getting assigned to a variable a. So this is how assignment operator works. Understood? All of you, there is only one assignment operator, that is equals to. Okay. So next we have arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operators are nothing but which will help you to do arithmetic operations. Okay, so what are the arithmetic operations? So, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, decrement. These are the types of arithmetic operators we can find in JavaScript. Okay, so these are the different types of arithmetic operators we can find in JavaScript. Okay, so some of you may know some of the operators and some of you may don't know some of the operators. So no need to worry, I'm going to explain you each and every operator. Okay, so first we shall consider plus, that is addition operator. A equals 20, then var b equals 40. Okay, so var a equals 20 and var b equals 40 we have taken. So log a plus b. What is the result of this? You know, plus is nothing but addition. It will help you to add the values. Okay. So the result is 60. Correct? Observe, the result is 60. So this is how addition operation works. That is 20 and 40. When it is added, the result will be 60. So next, A minus B. What is the result? When it is subtracted, 20 minus 40. Here our it is taking place. So here A value is 20 plus B value is 40. So the result will be 60. So next, here 20 minus 40. So now what is the result? 20 minus 40. Only 20 now. Observe the result. Minus 20. Okay. Because the first number is smaller than the second number. Then if you are subtracting a number which is smaller than the second number, then negative will be there in your output. So this is how minus will work. Okay, subtraction. So next, multiplication. A into B. A into B, that is 20 into 40. What is the result of 20 into 40? 800. Now observe the result. 800. It is multiplied. So 20 multiplied with 40, 800 will be there in your result. So next, log B divided by A. Now what is the result? Observe, I am interchanging the value. Sorry, variable B. It is 40 divided by 20. What is the result? 2. Now save this. See the result. Okay, I got 2 in the result. Correct? That is 40 divided by 20. The result is 2. Okay. Now, modulus. Okay. So, what do you mean by this modulus operator? Modulus will give you the remainder as the output. Okay. So, now listen. I'll write log of A modulus B. What is the result of this? A modulus B. That is 20 modulus 40. What is the result? 20 modulus 40. 20 is the result. Why 20, guys? Because this number is smaller than this number. Okay. So that is why we are getting 20 as the result. Now, if I write B modulus A, now what is my result? B is 40, modulus 20. Now what is the result? 0. 0 is my result. See? Because 40 is completely divided by 20 and there is no remainder. Sorry, there is no remainder. So for that reason we are getting 0 in the output. Because 40 is completely divisible by 20. So the result is 0. Understood? All of you? So I'll give you some more examples for this modulus operator. Okay. 23 modulus 10. What is the result of this case? The result is 3. Okay. 23 modulus 10. Why the result is 3? Because 10 ones are 10 twos are 20. Okay. 20 to 23. What is the difference? 3 difference is there. So the remainder will be 3. So the result will be 3 in the output. What is the result of 28 modulus 20? What is the result of this? 28 modulus 20. The result is 8. Yes, exactly correct. So 2 modulus 20. What is the result of this? 2 modulus 20. What is the result of this? Vijay, Shreya, Aditya, all of your answers are wrong. Listen, 2 is nothing but a smaller number. Whenever this number is small and this number is big, then the smaller number will be there in your output. Observe, 2 will be there in your output. That is what we got here, right? Observe, 20 modulus 40. Why the result was 20? Because the first number is smaller than the second number. If that is the case, the first number will be your output. If the first number is larger than the second number, then the remainder will be your output. If the first number is smaller than the second number, then the first number will be there in your output. Got it? All of you? Understood? Yes? Now, tell me the answer of all these 5 things. What is the result of first one? 20 modulus 800. 20 modulus 800. 20 will be the result because the first number is smaller than the second number. Yes? So next, 34 modulus 30. What is the result? 4 will be the result. Fine. 67 modulus 80. What is the result? 67 itself because the first number is smaller than the second number. Excuse me. Next, 56 modulus 5. What is the result? 56 modulus 5. 1 will be the result. So next, 567 modulus 500. Yes, 67 will be the result. Understood? All of you? All of you have understood? Understood the modulus operation? Okay. So next we shall continue the things. So after this modulus, you have increment and decrement operator. Okay. So now observe. Now the A value is 20 and B value is 40. Remember increment. Okay, increment means this plus plus. See, this is the increment operator. Plus plus. It is nothing but increment. Okay. So now the value of A is 20, B is 40. Okay, here I have stored 20 for A and I have stored 40 for B. Now observe. A value is 20 and B value is 40. Okay, next observe. Log of A plus plus. That is nothing but A incrementing value I am going to enter here. A plus plus increment operation with A. Okay. So 20 plus plus. Remember always, whenever you are using the increment operator, it will increase your value by 1 unit. Whenever you are using decrement operator, it will decrease your value by 1 unit. Okay. Increment is nothing but it will increment the value. Decrement is nothing but it will decrement the value. So now listen. Save this and observe the result of this. What is your expected result? 21 or 20? Observe. Value is 20 because listen, in this one twist is there. Okay. There are two types of increment operators. Okay. Two types of increment operators. One is pre-increment and one more is post-increment. Okay. There are two types of increment operators, that is pre-increment and post-increment. Okay. Okay. So now pre-increment is nothing but first it will increment, first it will increment, then operation, sorry, after incrementing substitution, at last operation. Okay. In post increment, first it will do the operation, okay, then it will substitute, then it will increment. Okay, so remember the steps first. In pre-increment, the very first step is it is going to increment, then substitution, then operation. In the post increment, first it will do the operation, then substitute, then increment. Okay, so these are the steps in the pre-increment and post increment. So pre and post is nothing but, okay, listen, log. After the variable, if I write the increment operator, so then it will consider this post increment, this one, post increment. Okay, if I write this increment operation previous to the variable, okay, before the variable, then it is nothing but pre-increment. Pre and post, okay, pre-increment is nothing but these things. Okay, first it will then increment, then it will substitute, then operation. Got it? Understood, all of you? So now that is why we didn't get 21 in the post increment. Listen, plus plus. Okay. So in the post increment, what are the steps? Operations at last it will increment. Okay. So now observe. Save it. What is the result? 20 is the result. Because first it will do the operation, then substitution, then increment process. Okay, so after this, now it will be incremented. Just check a value of e. Okay, so now you are going to get 21. Okay, after this substitution and all, then at finally it will increment. Now the incremented value of a will be updated in the variable. That is a value, if you check, you are getting 21. Okay, same thing if I do in the pre-increment process. Log plus plus e. Log plus plus e. Now pre-increment. So pre-increment is nothing but now only it will increment its value. So now can you guess the result of this? 21. Because before a substitution and operation, it will increment the things. That is why we are getting 21 in the result. Understood the difference between pre and post increment? In the same way, decrement will also work. Okay, decrement is nothing but there also we have pre-decrement and post-decrement. Same thing. So if I write log a minus minus, what is the result of this? A minus minus. What is the result of this? 20 itself. Correct? So then log minus minus a. What is the result of this now?
शनिवारीच त्याचे शोज
Pre-decrement.
काल रविवारी किंवा
Pre-decrement.
शोज
Observe 19 I got.
म्हणजे माझ्या
So in the same way, how pre and post increment was working, in the same way, pre and post decrement will also work.
दादर सारखा भाग असेल, पार्ल्यासारखा भाग असेल, सांगली.
Got it, all of you? Understood? Okay. Execute the same thing. Write down as it is, how I have included in my file. Write down as it is in your system. Okay. Write down the subheading as assignment of, arithmetic operator. Sorry, first one, that is assignment. So before that, write down the heading expressions and operators, then execute assignment operator. So all of you have understood all the concepts, today's concepts. So first we have started with the data types. So in that data types, so we have I have explained all the types of data. So then we have seen the nan and is nan, then arithmetic assignment operators. Okay. So next, just take a snap of this notes, expressions and operators. So up to assign arithmetic you have completed. So tomorrow I will continue with the comparison operator. Take a snap of this expressions. Expressions is nothing but the combination of operators and operands. So assignment operator, so there is only one assignment operator, that is equal to whenever we are going to assign the values, so there we are going to use this assignment operator. Arithmetic is nothing but plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, decrement. Done? Okay. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Now I'm going to unmute all of you. If you have completed with everything, if you don't have any doubts, you can leave the class, guys. Thank you.
Mama.